Well, good day, viewers, and it's Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood here again today. And look at that. There's that engine I was working on. It's in a new location. So, that's where it's going to sit for a while. I got to get into under here and get the flywheel off and fix the stator in it someday, but it's not today or anytime soon. And we still have that on the ground, but it's sunny and it might be 1 or 2 degrees out today, I think. But it's supposed to be up to 8 tomorrow, so I would say this is going to melt. But it's coming, and the long range forecast is snow, rain, little bits here and there, and that all can change, but anyway, it's slowly coming. So I'll show you down here now. If any of you were watching my videos there on doing that Kohler engine, well, there I got the kind of got the bench cleaned off, and there's all kinds to do, that's for sure. But at least now it's cleaned off a bit so that I can put more mess on there. And if you watched the video the other day, stuff everywhere, and there was stuff everywhere on the aisleway here. So we got the carpet all swept up and the bench all swept off, and somehow that Kohler motor that was sitting there, somehow I picked that 125-pound motor up and walked down here with it. And set it on there. I wouldn't want to do that all the time, but anyway. Now, that was on the floor. Impossible for me to pick it up anyway. But from bench to bench, not quite so bad. Well, it's not good, but at least I could do it. What else am I doing here today? I got a fire on. I set a fire, I put some wood in there, and then I'm going to go in for some din. What else am I doing? What I'm hoping to do today is put those sticks up at the end of the driveway for markers for my wife so she can see to get in the driveway when it's dark at 4:30. So that's kind of the plan for today, hopefully. Yeah, right out the end of the driveway there, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I got some new reflective tape. I'm going to put some of that on the top of each one and then go down a little bit with another one. And the idea that I do here is I drive these into the ground, because they're a lot easier to drive in than the wood. And then I've got holes in them there, I just screw the wood to them. So, I was some genius that day when I thought of that. Anyway, alright, let's find a piece of wood here. That looks like a good candidate. Now I'll switch arms here, and excuse my finger. I'm trying to hold the camera with the other hand so that I don't get the finger into the lens. You just never know. So, in we go here. Piece of wood. There now. Just like that. So you close that up and I'll go in and see what I can find for dinner. And we'll turn off some lights. I guess I don't need all them on. Don't need all the lights on. There. So everything is reasonably normal here this morning. All the tractors are happily sitting waiting. And this one is still saving gas. All right, I'll get back to you later if I have any more. All right, we've got our driveway markers in, so we'll take a quick run outside and have a look at that, just for fun, as my father used to say. Look at that, clean bench, clean walkway so I don't run into anything. It happens. Motors out of the way. There now. Alright, so I got the fingers in the way. So there's my Christmas tree that I planted this year, and I put Christmas lights on it. It's the only good thing that Fiona did. Hurricane Fiona blew down the snowball tree that was there, that I tried to kill for years. Thank you, Fiona. Anyway, I did at one time cut that snowball tree down that was there right to the ground, and it all grew back up again. Anyway, so there we are. That's one done there, and one done there. So that's pretty good. Hopefully she'll be able to see where she's going. Alright, well, I guess there's no sense in me walking you back to the garage. I'll shut you off for now. Well, good day again. I'm back at it here this afternoon with the chainsaw. I'm going to put my 20-inch bar on that chainsaw. Now, the bar on this chainsaw is 15 inches, which I thought was an odd size, but the chainsaw fellow says it used to be quite common, I guess. But anyway, with a 15-inch bar, you really only get about 13 inches of cut, because you lose right from your dogs here back, right? So you're missing out on that part, and then you're not really, you're only cutting about to here. You're not really getting that in the bar either. So 15-inch bar, you only get 13 inches of cut. So I'm expecting with the 18-inch or the 20-inch bar, you only get 18 inches of cut. Anyway, my goal is, for doing this, is when I go to cut into the 8-foot log pile, that I don't have to reach in quite as far to cut the wood. That's my goal, so that I don't stoop as much. It might be easier on the back, and it might not be, because it's going to be heavier, right? So anyway, so some of them on the channels use 24-inch bars, but they have much bigger saws than what I got here. So anyway, I wouldn't mind trying a 24-inch bar, but don't have a big enough saw apparently to do that. So I'm also going to clean out in here. I'm hoping to get the centrifugal clutch off or see what's involved there and make sure that there's airflow from the flywheel side, taking air in there and blowing it through the chainsaw. And that cools off your centrifugal clutch. As far as I know, anyways, what I found out on my other saw. So we'll see what's in there today too. So much for the clean bench. I got the bar and the new chain and the new file and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so I'll try and keep the fingers out of the camera here, and I'll shut you off for now, and I'll take you back when I get a little bit more done. So there we are. Took that off. No, I didn't clean that. That's the way it was when I took it off. And this is on here. I took the clutch off. Oh, I got my studio light on, if you're wondering why I'm getting the shadows and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that's how it looked when I took the cover off there. But inside there is a bit of stuff in there. I can get a hold of this camera without my fingers getting in the way. So if you take this off, yeah, there's a bit of stuff there. That's not too bad. Not too bad. But what I don't see is where there's any air holes that cool the centrifugal clutch. That I don't see. And maybe they don't, you know. That other saw is a Poulan, so it's a different make, so it has holes right from here all the way around over to here, and it blows air through that to cool off the centrifugal clutch. But I don't see any holes in there that does that. So I'll just clean out what I can and put it back together and put the new bar on it. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, there we go. We got the bar all installed on. So out of a 20-inch bar you get about an 18-inch cut. Now, whether that's going to be any help to me or not, I don't know. But anyway, I got looking at the old Poulan here. It's got an 18-inch bar on it. I know it says 3314, but I put an 18-inch bar on it, and this gets about 16.5-inch cut. So anyway, yeah, it's just more for entertainment, I think. But anyway, I'll give her a go and see what happens. It does have a bigger chain than the teeth. Teeth are quite a bit bigger, or not quite a bit, but they're bigger than the Poulan ones. So she should cut pretty good. I'll give her a go someday if it's nice out. There's a trick there for measuring. Some of you probably already know this, but put your ties on there and put them onto your handle. And when you want to use them, turn them out. When you don't want to use them, you turn them back in. So there you go. And I guess that's going to be it for today. I'll turn off my studio light. Let the charger back up again, I guess. And we'll go over and have a look at the fire here for a minute. Oh yeah, I never did find underneath there anywhere where blew air on the centrifugal clutch. So I guess chainsaws, different makes, are designed different, I guess. And I blew all of that out in there with the air, and I looked in everywhere, but I don't know how it cools the centrifugal clutch, or even if it has to. But I do know on the Poulan, this model here, there's holes in behind the centrifugal clutch, about around like that. There's little 3/16 holes all drilled through there so that air can get through from the flywheel and cool that off. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a saw expert by any means. And don't want to be. All right. Oh yeah, we're going to go and sit by the fire here for a minute. There now. Let's put another log on the fire, I guess. So it's hard to say what I'll get into tomorrow. I know there's lots of stuff to do in here for cleanup. That is for sure. So, thanks for watching, and have yourself a great day, wherever you are at. Bye. Well, here I am again. Every time I stop a video, I seem to think of something else to do or say. Anyway, I'm going to clean this one up a little bit. And I'm going to take my mask, and I'm going to take my little tool tray. And my gas and my oil. And of course my trays. They leak oil, they leak into that. That one is for the other one I was putting a 20-inch bar on. It doesn't leak. That little bit there is, I don't know what that's from. That saw never leaks. I'm sure it will now because I had it apart. That's usually the way. But anyway, that saw is going to go with it. All this stuff is going back into my truck, so that if I get a nice day in the next month or two, where it's reasonable to be outside, I'm gonna do a little sawing, I guess, on that. There's still 4, 5, 6 cords of 8-foot log hardwood over at my son's place yet, so if I get a chance to do some, I will, but it's going to be on a nice day. It's not going to be on a bad day. The other thing, I guess, is my son got my stickers, So I now have stickers to send out, but I still have to get envelopes and stuff like that. But anyway, there's our sticker board. Look at that there. Very cool figures. So there we are. That's another little update. So thanks again for watching, and we'll chat with you again. Oh, and thanks for the new subscribers. That's great.